Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Insaka Talks. This time I am talking to Gatix Robotics. Gatix Robotics, two young people that have started doing robotics, working with robots in Zambia. First person that I want to introduce you guys to is Betty. Betty, how you doing, my sister?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Betty, tell me, where is your story coming from? Where is all these robots coming from?
My story is starting from when I was quite young.
Mm.
I experienced some certain accident when I was really young, and that accident is what led me into robotics. Because the disability I had, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to walk again. So me having the opportunity to walk again makes me want to help others with the inventions we come up with.
Right. Okay. Are you you work together with Gabriel, right?
Yes, I work with Gabriel. He's my partner.
Right. So oh, here comes Gabriel. Hey, Gab.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, thanks. So what's your story? Where's this coming from?
Oh, my story starts from way back when I was like 4 years old. Yeah. The first thing that my first friend I had was a computer. So we started getting along, and then I used to play games, find programs here and there. And then I hit a certain age, I think that was like 15. I had some difficulties with my eyes. So I started wearing spectacles, and then that's when I felt the disability because I was partially blind. So I felt the need to help people in various categories with robotics projects that will actually develop the world and help people with disabilities and any other operation in the world.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Where's Betty? She's walked away?
Oh, she's here.
I'm here.
Right. Okay. So what robots are you guys working on at the moment?
We are currently working on 4 robots. Namely, we have the human wall, we have the blind guide, we have
Spike, and we also have with the blind guide, Spike, the helping hand, and Leo.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
So before we talk about the robots themselves, let's talk about what led you to start. You said you got the blind guide, and then Gab, you said you were partially blind. So, it's one thing to say I'm partially blind, and it's another thing to take it to another level. Why was this coming? What I mean.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, continue. What I was just trying to say is, most of us will think about it, but you guys took it into practice. You took it to the next level. How do you do it?
Well, basically, we just think that it's a must for us to do it because we really want to help others. And if we're able to, we actually do want to take action, which we have already done. We are trying to find more resources to lift our projects even higher, but at least we're starting on a smaller level, and it's showing really good potential.
Right. Okay. Should we take one robot that we can talk about? Which one would you guys like to talk about?
The blind guide.
Okay. So what does the blind guide do?
Well, using ultrasonic sound sensors, we've actually programmed the sensors on the M-board to avoid objects, which will help a blind person to detect any object in front of them and avoid it. Using the same, what we've decided to do is we've decided to create an app, and then with the same sensors, we intend to make some sort of shirt that a blind person could wear. And then with that same app, we're going to have AI knowledge and all sorts of programming that's involved in it, and an earpiece of sort that would indicate the blind person saying there's an object in front of you, sideways, up and down, don't cross the road here, there's so much traffic, and the like.
Wow. Okay. So what you're saying is, will the blind stop using the walking stick, or will they continue using it?
Well, initially they won't be using the walking stick because they'll have an AI knowledge that will be connected to their app and sensor that will be connected to their body that will actually detect and tell them there's an object in front of you, because anything can happen to the walking stick while they're walking. They might hit, they might break it, they might fall into a ditch or anything, but then the sensors are programmed that if there's any object that's this height or an object that has a specific height, they should be detected, like an arm. An example is a arm. If it's going up a bit, you to know that, okay, there's this, and the person will be aware, because everything will have a code. Like a hump is, let's say, 01, a ditch is 02, all sorts of codes that will be involved.
Did you guys, you guys gone to university? Where's this? How are you learning about all this? The coding and stuff.
We practically just do our research while teaching ourselves.
I need to hear that again. You practically do what?
We research, we're teaching ourselves. We're learning in the process of making our projects. We learn from everything.
You're joking.
Not
at all.
I know that, was it last week you guys were taking part in competition of some sort, and then the military came to talk to you guys. Tell me about that.
Well, initially we invented a robot that's named Spike. So the military came to our stand, and then we're passing through all the projects we had made, and then they were really interested with Spike because Spike was designed to help the military in terms of wars. Like having observed people from the military have PTSD, which is post-stress traumatic disorder, and also most of them die and have some sort of injuries that might affect them for the rest of their lives. So Spike was designed to like fight war on behalf of the military. Yeah.
Okay.
And then it was some sort of robot that was really, okay, it was bulletproof. It was, it was just a unique type of robot because initially we didn't actually design it. What happened was we just put this idea, and then we came up with something and said, oh, wow, we didn't have time to sit down and think about it. Whatever we think of is what we put there, and then it came out to be something really brilliant, I think. Yeah.
And then I saw you guys, one of the videos, you guys were in this helicopter talking to a pilot. What was that? What was that? Was it concerning the same robot? Betty.
Come again?
I saw one of your videos where you were in a helicopter.
Yes. Oh, that was also concerning one of our robots. The military wants us to design for them a plane. So they offered us to get into one of their helicopters to see all the mechanisms. They introduced us to the engineer and all that so that we can check and see the designs. They really liked our robots, so they wanted us to specifically make one for them.
Right. And then I know that there's the other robot that you guys were telling me before we started, the helping hand that you guys want to use in the hospitals, in the health center.
Mm-hmm.
How does that one work?
Well, the helping hand is designed to help in factories, industries to deliver certain things that a human being cannot, or maybe to do a certain task that requires less human effort. Like an example, due to the fact that we got rising numbers of COVID, we designed the helping hand to it's a token robot. We could communicate with it. So it will come to you in the reception. You would tell the problems you have. It would report to the doctor, and then the doctor will advise saying, all right, If you need medicine, to go direct to the pharmacist, get the medication for you. If you need to go to the lab, if you come directly to the lab, and then deliver all sorts of things in the medical center. And then talking about the industrial part, like we could talk about mines, and let's talk about mines. These same goods, or rather stones or copper things that we get from the mines sometimes might be hectic for us drivers, because you'd find a big machine that's with 16 gears, what one person is supposed to move like the whole day. So that robot is automated to carry those things alone. All you just have to do is just monitor it, or in short, you just program it to say, move from here to here without any accidents or
Amazing. I'm so amazed with what you guys are talking about here. Betty, in the beginning, in your intro, you said something about you had problems with walking. How's that affecting your robotic work today, working with robots? How's that working out?
It's actually motivating me because I still live on those memories, and me thinking about other people living in the same conditions, other people who weren't able to recover from such traumatic accidents, it gives me more strength to help others, to make my robots. It makes the passion increase even more.
Right. Wow. So if there was any young person, what would you say to the young person listening to us right now? What would you say to them about going for their goals?
I believe that they should go for it. No matter what, they should never give up. No matter how difficult it gets, it will always be difficult, but one day you have your breakthrough. Just never give up. Always keep pushing.
Usually we've got people around us that tell you, oh, what are you doing? You're wasting your time. You need to study something else. You need, a very good example is footballers. A lot of young people that play football I hear, every now and again that they've been told by people around them that football is not for them. They need to go and do their studies and stuff like that. And then, once in a while, you see them break through and people are like, oops, we should have helped them more. Is that what you guys are facing as well?
Yes, we're in actually a similar situation, because in our country here, robotics is not really taken too seriously. Even the development of technology is quite bad, actually. So we have a lot of critics who tell us, no, do you think this can actually take you somewhere? Why don't you study medicine? Why don't you do law? But then we just never give up because we have the passion and we believe that one day we will break through.
Right. And then Gabby, is it the same for you as well?
Yeah, it's the same kind of situation, because in whatever we do, we always work as a team. No matter how somebody might say this and that, we always consider we're a team. We have each other's backs. So practically, it's the same thing that we go through.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are your future plans? Where are you taking your robots from here? You've got the prototypes, but what's the next level?
Well, with the fact that we're still looking for funds, we would actually want to make them big, like actually make them real projects that could actually be moving and help in certain industry, because it might be a bit expensive for starting because we don't have enough material and everything else. But then once we have the material, the more knowledge and everything else, we'd actually want to make it big, because we have a company that we started, the two of us. Yeah. So we're trying to make it as big as we can and then see how best we could. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you guys, you guys we're about to finish up, and then, is anything that you'd like to say about the robots that you guys are working on?
I would just like to say that I think they are really going to contribute to society, and they'll help a lot of people because they have really good potential. And from what we've seen so far, a lot of people are actually even telling us that we should take them to the next level because they also think they will help a lot.
What is the next level? What is it that you guys need to do?
We actually need to get more materials so that we can actually put them to the way they're supposed to be, because the way we made them in a way that is just used for demonstration when people want to see what they like. If they want to know about the robot, we've made it in a specific design so that they can tell that, oh, this is how it's supposed to be and this is how it's supposed to function, but that's not really the actual robot. It's just
Right.
like the demo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gabriel, you mentioned we're talking about the helping hand early on. Gabriel, you mentioned about working with the robot in, for example, the health sector, the hospitals. How does a robot, tell me, how does a robot work in the health sector?
Well, it will program to go to certain departments in the hospital that will help with doctors and patients. Let's say in the delivery of medications, delivery of blood samples, delivery of what else? Surgery material and everything else. You would find that a truck comes. An example is if a truck comes to offload nitrogen or oxygen gas, the robot will just go there, remove it, go drop it off in the department, and then if the doctor wants, just presses a button on his table, it will come to the doctor's room and say, bring this oxygen tank to this room and take it to this patient. It's an automated robot that's been programmed to move from certain departments. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. Listen, you guys, it's been a pleasure talking to you guys. I'm definitely inviting you guys back here. Definitely. So you're not running away from me. Is any last words you'd like to say, Gab?
Well, never give up on your dreams. Yeah, just keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, no matter what they say. Just do it for you. Don't do it for anybody else. Do it for you. Yeah.
Can you explain that better? Because I'm trying to think, never give up on dreams sounds really cool. What do you mean?
Well, the thing is that most people would criticize us to say, stop what you're doing. This is Zambia. Where would you guys go and everything else? These critics started in the beginning of the year, but then we always ignore them. And then we actually come up with better projects. The more they criticize us because we tell them that we're capable of doing more than you guys think we are able to do. And then they keep on saying, where are you guys going to go with these robots? How is it going to be beneficial? We try to explain to them, but they don't understand. So what I mean by do what you can do or do your best is follow your dreams. Just do you. Yeah.
Do you?
Just be you, do you. And then people might talk bad about anything else, but just focus on the main goal.
Right.
Know the reason as why you're doing what you want to do.
Right.
Not because of what people are telling you to do or not. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Oh, wow. Thanks very much, guys. Thank you very much. And how long have you guys been doing this?
Well, it's been a year now.
It's been a year, and you already got 4 robots.
We haven't actually made robots then. We just started making robots recently because of the materials that we never had. But the idea started coming about for like they've been around for a year now. So now that we've got a few materials, we're trying to put or build up any simple design we could find. So our ideas would actually be showcased.
What materials are you guys using for your robots?
We use Lego pieces.
Right. So yeah. Lego. Okay. So, but listen, you guys, it's been fun. It has been exciting. I enjoyed it. Like I've said, I'm getting you guys back here again. So thank you very much, Betty. Thank you very much, Gabriel. It's been lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Okay.